looks like we have more information on State of Decay 2, Microsoft's third-person zombie apocalypse game. We have a release date, and it looks like we have a price. One of these you might be super surprised to hear, so let's talk about it. What up, everybody? It's your boy Gaming Forte, back at it with another video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. And yes, State of Decay 2, let's get it out the way first, is releasing on May 22nd, 2018. That's going to be a day and date simultaneous release with the retail version of the game. Now, if you were to ask me about a couple of months ago, was May 22nd going to be a great release date for State of Decay, I would have told you no. We didn't know the release date of a lot of games like Red Dead Redemption. We didn't know when like Detroit Become Human. We didn't know the release date for God of War. And normally a lot of games actually release out in May, but this year May is pretty wide open. It's only like one or two other games that's coming out that aren't even really as big as State of Decay. I think one of them is, I can't think of the name of the game right off the top of my head. So Microsoft actually has a really good opportunity during the end of the month to actually maximize sales around this game. But I know you guys are not that interested in just the release date, even knowing we actually do know when the game is going to be playable to us now. The real question is, what is the price? Is that leak that we saw from the other websites about it being a $30 game true? And honestly, it really comes down to how you value games. I feel like a $30 game is not that bad of a price point because I feel like it gets more people into the ecosystem of the game. If it's set at $30, more people will be willing to buy it. Now, for some other people, they'll feel like a $30 game is basically saying that the game is under a budget, that it's not going to be as good as it could be if it was marked at a $60 game, and that most $60 games are games that they consider AAA, and where this will probably fall into like an indie/AA game. So that is basically the conversation I've been seeing about the game ever since the actual release date and price was announced. Now, just to get to it, the price actually is $30, so that leak that we actually see for the website was correct. Honestly, I don't feel like that's a bad thing. There is other ways to buy this game at different price points. You can actually get an Ultimate Edition that gives you 4 days early access along with the first DLC with the game for $50, and they also have the Game Pass route where you can get it for $10. So no matter which way you would rather pay for this game to play it, there is an option for you. Yes, there isn't a $60 all-out option that makes the game feel like it's a complete AAA, but who really needs to pay $60 for a game to actually enjoy it? And when you think about it, some of the most played games in the world right now aren't even at the $40 price tag. Think about it. PUBG, one of the most successful PC games ever made, and it actually has a $30 price tag on Steam. And within the first few months of it being available on a console, which is the Xbox One, it's already surpassed 4 million sales just on that platform alone. So we already know this game has sold at least 35 million in just less than a year. That is great potential for a game at a $30 price tag. But then let's go to another game. Let's go to a game that's even lower in the price point. Matter of fact, let's go to a game that doesn't cost you anything at all. Let's talk about Fortnite. Now, Battle Royale right now is one of the phenomena that's taking over the gaming landscape, and nobody can take that away from it. But still, that is a free-to-play game that is the #1 played game on Twitch, taking out games like League of Legends, CSGO. It's just a huge game that everybody is talking about. My 13-year-old daughter went to school, and when I was at home playing it, she walked in the house saying, "Oh, you playing Fortnite?" I said, "How did you know about that game?" She said, "Oh, because all my friends at school are talking about it." My daughter doesn't even play games like that, but she knows what Fortnite is because it's like the talk of the town right now, and that game is free. Now, granted, more people get into something that's free than get into something that's paid, but think about this. Why would you care if the game is $60 if you can get more people talking about your game at 30? That is a huge selling point for this game, and I don't have a problem with it being at that price point. Now, there is probably one thing that we can actually talk about around this, and it's the fact that a lot of people have a perceived value of what something's worth based on the price of it. Me personally, if I can buy something that is worth a heck of a lot more for a heck of a lot less, I'm willing to do it. Why do you think they have brand new cars that you can buy, and if you know people with employee discounts, you can get it with an A plan for a lot cheaper? You will always take that cheaper option just because you can get it and spend less money. But if you were one of those people that felt like, man, I wish I just paid full price for this car because it doesn't feel like a premium product because I got it at a discount. I don't know what world that person lives in, but I honestly don't think he even should exist. That is something that would be crazy to me. And when you think about it in that landscape, play, you would actually feel like, wow, maybe this game being at a $30 price tag ain't that bad. So let's not harp on the price tag. Let's harp on how good the game is or could be by just playing it, giving our feedback to Microsoft so we can make this game even better in the future. This game actually launched at $19.99 for the first game, State of Decay 1, as an XBLA game. That should just let you know that this game came up as an Xbox Live Arcade game and now it's transitioning to a more mainstream game. Not quite mainstream because it doesn't have the $60 price tag, but we can gauge how much this game has to offer by just giving it a chance and playing it. But ultimately, guys, this comes down to you, the consumer, the gamer, the person that's actually gonna go out and buy this game. Are you happy with the game being at a $30 price tag? Would you like it to be a little bit higher? Are you gonna take advantage of this game by buying the retail release, or are you gonna buy it on Game Pass for $10 a month? What about that Ultimate Edition? Are you gonna get that so you can play the games 4 days earlier than anybody else? Let's talk about all that down in the comment section. But as I always say, thanks for watching this video. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like the content. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. Turn on those notifications. It's gonna let you know the next time one of my videos go live. It's your boy Gaming Forte. You guys have a great week, and I'm gonna talk to you in the next video. Peace.